All right. Let's do some stuff here. It's going to be amazing. We got 2026 Dragon Warrior Randomizer Summer Tournament action continuing here. Round 1. Hoodie 2 Shoes. Fellowson Game 1 in the best of 3. With the winner looking to come along and race me next week. So this should be pretty exciting. We'll see how it goes here for these two. And we'll get them going here in a second. I think I have everything together. Let's see how this goes. Here we go. Look at that. It's just that simple. See what kind of silly things this king decides to give these fools. Survey says, we got a Dragon Scale. Save them $20 right out the gate and some gold. They both equip their Dragon Scale. Look at that. It's just that easy. Try and catch their stats. Missed it there. We'll look at Hoodie. There's the key. Oh, someone will look at their stats eventually. Again. 11-10. Alright. Well, 11 strength's nice. Both going to try and save this gold. Okay. See how this goes. Saving the gold. Walking down in unison. And we are at the bottom. Hoodie immediately going to get his chords counted. Dracky with sleep. Third attempts the charm. So yeah, castles 7th tile north. Also find out about a sleep on Hoodie's side, but they're just that simple. Felson on the board first. 3 humongous experience points. Gonna try this Magician. Definitely attainable if it doesn't do anything to us. Hoodie going the opposite direction of Felson. And gets a similar Magician. Alright. And does Felson get it down? The Magician is not going to allow Felson level 2. Meanwhile, this Dracky will get Hoodie to level 2. So here we go. Level 2 action hype. What we got? 10 power, 1 agility with 4 hit points, 15 magic. Alright. We'd love to see it. And we got a corner here. Hoodie going to go ahead and get the southeast corner. Felson going this direction. May see that coast as well. There it is. And Hoodie doesn't quite get the chords, although he might be able to extrapolate if he remembers what number he is. Agility not doing either of them a favor right now. There you go. Dracky, 1 shot for 4 XP. There's level 2. We're all tied up again. Yeah, he was just picking the count back up, so Hoodie's got his double chord set. 21. 21, alright. So we had along the east coast going north as a possibility still. Obviously the Scorpion's just going to ambush here because why wouldn't it? You know, timers are overrated. Timers are overrated. Alright, there we go. 3 power, 1 agility, 2 hit points. We get stop spell! Look at that! Stop spell. The spells can be stopped now. Scorpion gonna be a jump straight to level 4 here. Felson just short of level 3. Two, 3, 2, 2. Is that heal more? Holy cow. Okay. We're gonna use heal more. We have health again. Scorpion dodged Felson because that's what they do. They're very dodgy enemies. Wolf gonna ambush over here on Hoodie's side. He's gonna try and get away. Does get away. Doesn't have enough MP for another cast. Not a bad zone here should we have some gear or ability to kill these things, but right now, not what we want. And there we go. The stop spell over here. Knight going to send us back home on Hoodie side. Alright, so, you know, a moderately okay start. It's a standard fair start. We got the ability to kill some enemies. We've gotten a couple spells going here, and we're just going to have to kill some more enemies. Okay. Hoodie going to take that East Coast path. Skeletons are ambushing, and there's level 4 for Felsen. Gets that heal more. Going to use it right away. Yep. And there is Sherlock in a town, just northeast. Town, with air quotes. Still better than Breckenary. Still better than Breckenary, but we're going to get a quick spike check. If we can get there. Demon Knight might have things to say about that. Yep, there we go. Alexa cast heal more. I hope everybody's Alexa just heard that. So TBD on when we figure out what's on that spike. Meanwhile, just shy of level 5 here on Felsen's side. Same for me, Beta. Same for me. And that's why it's even funnier. Nice swing on that initial hit for the Warlock, and 24, not enough, not enough. Hoodie gonna go ahead and try and find some enemies here in the desert. Also just short of level 5. The suspense is killing me. We're gonna exacto it up here on the left. We should be right behind here on the right. A ghost ran away though. Level 5 coming in. 6 power, 0 agility, 3 and 4. No spells. And we continue. Alright, we're going to try and take on the skeleton. I think might be a little bit more than we're able to do. And yeah, that 4 dictates that. 1 experience point away. Hoodie going to try it. Also, not going to be in a great position. Does have 2 heal mores though, so would be possible. There we go. Magician's going to be level 5. Yeah, you're right next to start. There we go. That's a big 25 experience. Warlock's back. On Felsen's side. We're going to get 2 swings in. Heal more. In good position for this Warlock. Easy money. Alright. Hoodie gets the Warlock as well. Yeah, probably going to be hanging out here in this zone for a moment. The Druid ambushes. The Druid's barely an enemy. Just crit when you don't need it. You'll love to see it for Hoodie 2 Shoes there. Leaves him 23 experience away from the level. Felsen does get the Druid down just about out of resources as well. And we get away from the Knight. And now the Blue Dragon's going to do us a solid and kill us. Spectre has hurt. Spectre with hurt. Something to keep in mind. It likes its hurt. Alright. We're back out. I'll assume that Hoodie's going to sit down and get level 6 here in this west zone real fast. We'll see if Felsen does the same. Absolutely up and down immediately. Up and down versus left to right. Which one's superior? Alright, Skeleton will give us a level should we get him down. Just crit strats deployed and level 6 incoming for Hoodie 2 Shoes. One. 9, 2, 1. And we can get outside. If we're inside, we can now use 6 magic to say, I don't want to be inside no more. And we'll be outside. But only if it's dark. If it's light, you can't do it. Unless you're on the bottom of Charlotte. Then all bets are off. Alright. We are content to sit in the zone. I don't mind it at all. You got a couple 20-something XP enemies in here. Felsen gets a skeleton, does opt not to fight it. Also opts not to heal. Alright. So a pretty standard fair start, a little exploration on both ends. And sit down and grind. Only difference right now, Hoodie with the commanding just crit rate lead, as well as knowledge on the overworld, having gone an extra screen along that East Coast, seeing Sherlock and Hawksness. There's level 6 for Felsen, gonna get the all-important outside spell. Almost moderate agility, at least. Gonna press a little bit here. We know there's knights and blue dragons in this zone here, but cuts back east, the just crits will continue. Will continue for Hoodie Two Shoes. It's impossible to not just crit. Yeah, very smartly. Oh, now we're Wyvern, an actual nice thing to know that it exists for a later time when we can take those on. Okay. Yeah, I think we're too far north. I think we're too far north to be able to stay in the zone and not far enough east. But okay, here we go. We're gonna see Hawksness here in a moment on Felsen's side. We're gonna get a refresh on Hoodie's side. The Wyvern is stalking her, but she makes it. Does nope out immediately. And you cannot go up the East Coast past Sherlock. Okay. Good information to have. And that's a dead end over here. Got it. At this point, might as well just take your Death Warp off of Demon Knight. Get you back to the castle faster. And into a zone that you can actually kill things. Yeah, there we go. Just let the sweet embrace of death come upon thee. But here we go. We're gonna sit over here in the skeletons, warlocks, and whatever else wants to show up zone till at least 337. That is experience, not time. It may also be time. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how the seed goes. Okay. It is dodging. That's the opposite of just crit. Hoodie not taking on the Druids, just absolutely refuses to fight a Druid. I mean, I don't like them, but I'd probably be fighting them. Dueling Warlock fights? You'd love to see it. For a lot of work, that ain't a lot of work. You're using Fist of Fury. Fist of Fury! It's 2 or 3 swings. 14 critical experience points early in the seed. Alright. And, we're so close to this level, but we are out of resources, and we're gonna go slam ourselves through a swamp. There we go. I made my choice. Alright. We're 1 poltergeist away. Unfortunately, we've not seen any poltergeist for these guys to swing and miss at. So here we go. Dang, skeleton dodging now. Felsen getting the downside of dodges here for sure. We should be seeing level 7 here from Hoodie Two Shoes, and off of this Warlock, in fact. There we go. It is dodging. Heals up because that's when it dodges again. If you don't, that's just how the game works. And level 7 incoming. Meanwhile, Felson going to press out. Again to the north here, gets a Green Dragon in that same zone. Hoodie going to get 2 power, 5 agility, 13 hit points, 2 magic. No spells. Alright, some hit points are hit points, I guess. Makes that heal more last a little longer. Hoodie going to go ahead and press just ever so slightly as well. We'll see how this goes. But so far, going north, the game doesn't want you to do. Can't go east and north because it's blocked off. And we got straight west, which also had some sketchy enemies at best. But maybe good enemies down the line. Alright, Knights up here again. Ambush, of course. And DL2 breath on our Knights, okay. That is information that we had not had, that we do now have. It is dodging. It is dodging. No into the dodges. Hoodie, not aware of the dead end over here to the east, is going to head that direction now. Yeah, the zone is still tolerable for level 8. After that, it gets a little more obnoxious. We'll see after Hoodie finds out the news of the dead ends, if the game allows him to at least, how he wants to play that. We'll see how Fellison wants to continue here with that information. Oh, Axe Nice up here. That's going to be the third zone north, and does get away from it. Yeah, we got like almost 30 agility, so you know, it's pretty commanding. Alright, Wolf Lord gonna hit us hard. Of course, it dodged as well. Yeah, we're lacking in defense right now, and I don't know that 2 heal mores is enough to get through this. Well, now it's definitely not. Wolf Lord's with sleep! Not what you want. Oh, and hurt more. Well, I guess you come and you stop spell it. And hope that it does that a lot after that. But they are also in a pretty obnoxious zone. I believe he got back down to that would be the Wyvern Demonite zone. Druin's gonna teach you to not fight it. You get run blocked. Two experience point gap between the two. After these fights, Hoodie will flip that to a 1 experience point lead. And has settled back down into the zone. I don't hate the play. We've made moderate attempts to push, and the game has dictated what it wants to do. Philson is going to try and press, though, right into the arms of the Wyvern. Although, I don't know if its wings can be construed as arms or not. It's like arms with extra stuff. Alright, another one. Okay, the wolf. We've seen that a couple times. We know the Spectre was over this way, and then that's about as far as we made it. We have new territory. Fellison's showing us new lands that we have not yet explored. And there's a lot of desert. A lot of nothing. Hopelessness and despair. The Keen Lork absolutely had zero desire to have any neighbors. Except for bad people. He's got Sharlock and Hawksness in the general vicinity, and that is literally it. And then the southern edge is dead end, and now going up. Alright, we got a lot of swamp there. We can't do anything, and that might be the west coast. The Lork is the woman in ham confirmed. Oh man, Rogue Scorpions continue to show up. We get away from both. There is a cave here. It's the Rogue Scorpion Desert. This time, not good enough. The Rogue Scorpion ambushes and sends us packing. We've seen a new location though for Fellison, but that is a very, very long way away. for something that is 25% to be an old man waiting for items. Oh, I'm hydrating like crazy. Oh, baby. Alright. What do we got? A lot of dead skeletons, a lot of dead warlocks. Very, very minor information that there is nothing along the southern coast at all, and there is in the southwest corner, one screen north of the corner, an unknown cave. We've got Hawksness with an unknown spike, the end castle eventually, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Hoodie, super close to this level. This magician makes either warlock or skeleton viable for level 8. Felsen not that far behind for how long of a walk they went without being able to take on any fights. One more swing landing will be level 8 for Hoodie. What do we got level 8? 1 power, 12 agility, 7-1. We get Baby Heal. Baby Heal actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. We like Baby Heal. We don't like the Stone Man treatment from a Draki though. That was just kind of rude. Well, that 1 strength should be overwhelming now. We're going to see a whole different change in these fights. But we'll see how Hoodie wants to play it. This level 8 to 9 gap, while completely doable in the zone, is obnoxious. Alright, he's going to press west. Out of resources, though, as you do. Yeah, defense keeps going up. Oh, green dragons are out here. Okay. I was going to say, we only saw a ghost out here. That's what you get for fighting a ghost. You swing at the ghost, it dodges you. That was a well-deserved backhand by the ghost. Won't fight a druid, but fights a ghost. I demand a refund. And that is a lot of swamp to the north. Okay. That is a lot of swamp. Meanwhile, Felsen's just over here grinding away. This will leave us just short of a level, but maybe a Draki will show up and we'll get the perfect bid. Oh man, now we try to not deal with the ghosts. Ghosts are sad, you know. We can run from green dragons, can't run from ghosts. This is the world we live in. Gonna go down the dead end of sadness. Okay. Level 6 there for Felsen, gets the Baby Heal. See what they decide to try and do here. And Wyvern will stop Hoodie just short of being able to see that cave to the north here. And back to Tantajol we start. Alright, Felsen pushing back out. Gonna go up the western edge of this little north path. It is still the exact same zone as the eastern side, and DL2 it is. Hoodie, meanwhile, hasn't seen the dead end to the west here yet. We'll find out very quickly that you can go nowhere there. There we go. And is going to get into the zone. We'll see what happens. Only slimes now. That's the guy you want. Gotta throw stop spell. Lands. Alright. It's a slow fight though, that's the only issue. Slow fight. Felsen is going to keep pressing. I mean, eventually the game's not going to give them a knight on the very first non-swamp tile encounter. They'll do it in the swamp instead. And DL2 again. Dang. That's brutal. That's RNG, folks. Alright, second Wolf Lord in a row, but gets ambush slept and hurt ward to oblivion. Go home. Go home. Are you too good for your home? See if we keep pressing at that, or if we decide to do something different. There was a brief pause there of thought. Alright. Not a lot to talk about so far in the early going here. We're finally starting to get some variance in what the two runners were wanting to try. Fellison is trying to press out here. Gets north of where they died last time, and finds our old pal the skeleton. Hoodie back into this desert here, looking for wolf lords that let him stop spell and don't ambush. There we go. Going north up here for Fellison. Still not paying off yet. Nothing showing up. But getting some map knowledge. Another wolf lord down for Hoodie. Another cave for Fellison. Doesn't know about the sleep hurt more combo on this wolf lord, but does only get slapped and gets away from that fight. And of course, a hurt on the armor knight, huh? That's intriguing. Oh, double hurt. Double hurt. Okay. Oh, yeah. 75% hurt. Armor Knight. Next run is free. Well, that is something that we'd like to know about. Would love to know the stop spell resist. Hoodie gonna give us a check at or an attempt at the check. Meanwhile, Fellison fights Swamp North, and in the zone is a red dragon, and we do stop the red dragon spell, or we nailed the 1 in 16. Either or. But it does 2 bites. 2 bites. Hoodie not allowed to get away from the Wolf Lord fights because they are in Hawks as well. Yeah, Swamp North, Mountain 1, not ideal with red dragons at all. Not at all. Now the thing is, if you look at the 2 XPs between the runners, while he's getting 52 off of this guy, he's not really building an XP lead at all. Even with Fellison pressing all this exploration. And we have said red dragon in here. 3 for 3 on bites. We'll leaning towards that 1 in 16 being the case. I mean, I guess it could have a cheeky 25% something in there. Or maybe just healing on the back end. The wolf attacks. Leaves us with 2 HP. Hoodie heading back to the west here. As is a bit of a slog. Alright, we are going to try and press out. Oh, reverse. And now Hoodie is going to go ahead and looks like he's going to take level 9 in our zone out here. It's warm and fuzzy. We feel warm and fuzzy in this zone. It's a very nice and comfortable place to be as a runner. Demon Knight giving Fellison the business. We'll see if she can get away. Cannot, and it's just how it be. Another useless crit for Hoodie. Yeah, I missed level 3's level up, so I don't have the exact stats, unfortunately. I read it out, but I don't remember I forgot to write it. Yeah, we're at 33 strength otherwise, minus level 3, and I think it was like a 2 or a 3 or something. Yeah, we're at... 30 minutes in. 30 minutes in. What have you missed? We have nothing near start that matters. Just to the east and north is the eastern coast with Sharlock and Hawksnest. The Hawksnest spike is a red dragon. The runners are generally being punished for trying to press anywhere else. We know on the far west coast, about one screen north, is a unknown cave. Unknown cave. We know it's not Swamp North because about 4 screens north of where we're at here, just west, is Swamp North with red dragons in it. So that mountain zone 1 are very fun, and knights like to DL to us a lot. We do also know of a 75% hurt armored knight. Can't do anything with it yet, and we haven't tested stop spell on it, but at least Fellison knows that exists, so we know it exists. Meanwhile, Hoodie about to get this level 9, Fellison not too far behind. Yeah, and we landed a first turn stop spell on a red dragon, but so far it's 3 for 3 on just biting our heroes. So unknown if we got the dumb 1 in 16, or if it does actually have something in there. The amount of Drakkies and ghosts I've seen you kill, all the Druids should die. All of them. That's alright. This Warlock's level 9. Level 9. Surely, this is going to be the breakout. We got 3 power, 1 agility. Well, we got some more hit points. 2 more magic. Woohoo. Not really changing much of anything. It's kind of humorous. Yeah, so now this is where you start to get really antsy as a runner. Start to really get antsy as a runner. Because the gaps are growing on the experience charts, and the zone to the north sucks here. Blue dragons that continue to just bite us. We know there's a green dragon in here. There's the DL2 knight. Never checked audio, but we should switch audio for a bit. Oh yeah, that works. Just ever so slightly louder. Yeah, I feel better already. Alright. Well, so far a slog, unsure if it's going to continue that way or not. Alright, Hoodie pressing out in the same direction we saw Fellison do earlier. He's got about 3 screens north, and then there would be a Swamp North cave. Meanwhile, Green Dragon sending Fellison home. Okay. Axe Knight here for Hoodie, but runs first try. Oh, he's just going to run right through this swamp. And there's the cave, that's Swamp North. Fellison getting the east-west count right now. Alright. So we've already seen more of the Swamp North than we saw from Fellison's side because, you know, Red Dragon was like 4 steps in. We'll see how Hoodie's experience goes. Metal Slimes. So Metal Slime, Skeleton, Red Dragon. We're going to check the Hawk zone, and yeah, I agree. I think it's the exact same zone as the desert just west. No, we saw that slime as well. I might not have seen it earlier. Another skeleton. Hoodie not being punished in the swamp cave as of yet. And I was going to say has no knowledge. No, yeah, it's all skeletons according to Hoodie's info. Swamp South, where do you take us? Does not take us to the back of the ham. We have a northeast path and the southwest path. Takes us to Mexico. Precisely. He lands in the Yucatan Peninsula. He's coming around to the main body now. And there's your defense on Metal Slimes, or Metal Scorpions, folks. We're already weak, and then these things being made of metal, it hurts. It could absolutely be a screwed up Panama as well. Pre-canal Panama. Blue Dragon does escape the Blue Dragon. And we have a town that is not Hawksness. We have a non-Hawksness town. Can we get there? Axonite might have something to say about that. Fails run 1. Fails run 2. Only gonna get a third chance. And we can't get there because even if we lived, the swamp would have stopped us. Oh man, that sucks. Okay. Oh man, that sucks. Ah, brutal. You know it's a non-Hawksness town. And at minimum it's a top off. Hopefully it's like a copper sword like we were saying before. 10 attack power would be huge. Get right back up to that zone. Alright, so we've got the unknown cave to the west. Which this probably connects to from Fellison's part, but there's a lot of swamp there. And there's blue dragons here as well. This overworld sucks. Both in locations being far away and non-existent, otherwise can't go that way. Gotta go through the swamp. And then obviously everything killing us just short of locations. Alright, Hoodie back out and at it. The issue is Hoodie knows of that town, does not know of the fact that there's red dragons in that zone in the swamp that he was just through. And Hoodie may have just changed the percentage on hurt for these armored knights. Fellison only saw hurt. Hoodie gets 2 axes. What the heck? Yeah, what was it? Had to be 5 or 6 hurts in a row on Fellison's side. It was crazy because we mercy rolled it, ran from it. So there was at least 3 attacks before. I think it ambushed us as well. It was 4, and we sat there for 1. So yeah, 4 or 5 hurts, maybe 6. Alright, the game always tries to do its best to surprise you. Nothing surprising. Felson out of resources with that heal. Well, I guess technically you can do a stop spell. And here's that cave coming at it from the north. And we make it. And it is an absolutely free chest to receive. We have found Tablet. Alright, Tablet Cave, what do you got? We're almost there. Hoodie going back for the Swamp Cave again. And we are rewarded with the Fighter's Ring. This is not a drill. That is absolutely 2 additional attack power. Overwhelming favorite on Fellison's side now for several fights. Or nothing really changes. Alright. Hoodie's swamp continues to only be filled with skeletons so far. Oh, he knows about these fools. He knows about these fools. Very well possible. Alright, well, we're into new lands here on Fellison's side. There's the west coast again, so we're aligned with it. Golem says, never mind, and we're back home. Look at that. Who needs a return? The game will do it for you. And has done so 14 times for Hoodie, and now a 15th time for Fellison. We're continuing through the Swamp Cave for Hoodie. And that's twice through without a red dragon. Has no idea they existed here. Maybe his version of the game will leave that surprise for a first time in Mountain Cave. There we go. You should have walked the swamp tiles, but we got coal. Yeah, should have walked swamp tiles for less encounter rate. We're gonna check the shop here. We can buy a chainmail, but the chainmail ain't killing things. We got the Stones of Sunlight. Okay. Yeah, you gotta buy the chainmail now. You gotta buy it now. You don't have to like it. Yeah, you don't have to like it, but you gotta buy it. Has enough left over. Meanwhile, Felson double run block to a knight. Doesn't get blown up with the DL2, but a death is a death at the end of the day. Another cave just south of here for Hoodie Two Shoes. This cave, yeah, we need a harp, but we know where to exchange it. Alright. Okay. It's knowledge. Again, not going to help us kill anything. Nice crit. Useless on the drone, but, you know, crits are crits. Alright, so, southwest out of swamp takes you to coal with the stones. Absolutely hard required. Takes you to the staff cave. There was the northeast path as well. Fellison has determined that they are just going to sit here for the next level. Can't say I blame her. Okay. Holy crap. I just now realized we're over 40 minutes in. Over 40 minutes in. Not a whole lot of action happening. Did not feel like 40 minutes has gone by already though, so that's nice. At least from my perspective. I'm not sure how the runners were feeling at this moment in the scene. Again, this is a vodcast. This race also was at 1 p.m. Eastern, the same time as the doubleheader that we aired on the DWR Randomizer channel. So this is a vodcast. Race is finalized. We'll have to find out together who does what. They did schedule first, and they were actually on the schedule to be restreamed until Game 3 showed up, and that was more important. So, Northeast doesn't look like it goes anywhere. So a very small swamp continent that's just extended, yep. Just a small extended swamp continent that ultimately lets you have, and you have to come back again. So you gotta come here, you do only have to come here once if you happen to have the harp with you already, but otherwise you gotta come at least twice. Metal Slime hanging out. Meanwhile, Felson's still grinding away, getting close to that level as well. And is that all three? That is all three. Well, that 255 will definitely take us into level 10 for Hoodie Two Shoes. What do we got? Level 10, talk to us. We got 3 power, 4 agility, 7 hit points, 7 magic, no spells, because why we get more spells? But yeah, that's big money right there. You know, here's another Metal Slime. And still, Hoodie Two Shoes, no idea red dragons are in the zone. No idea red dragons are in the zone. Ooh, gets 2 on before it runs. Yeah, no idea red dragons exist here. Oh, we got a town. We got a town. It's on lake. We got a nice little lake here. Mountain view in the background. It might be... It's Keys Town. Okay. Keys it is. Yeah, keys are giant right now. Will Hoodie come and check the shop? Or the inn? We are. Indian and Rim, of course. 106 gold torch. Now you can't even throw at these people. For some reason you can only use a torch in the dark. Sometimes I just want to light up my life. This shop kind of sucks. You know, the hand axe is the only thing worth anything of note. very early game gear shop. It's not going to take the free return off of the Wraith Knight. It's going to try and press just a little bit here. Alright. We have no resources left. We're going to take a run at this Wyvern. I don't think it's possible. Here comes level 10 for Fellison. So, not that far behind, honestly. The Metal Slime definitely huge there. And finds out not much is changing, and we'll see how she plays it from here. Did start walking up and down again. And we get there. We get there. And I think Hoodie wants to just go top off. Yep. We got gold for the inn visit. Has a key in the tank right now. Fellison is off as well. We'll see where she goes. Well, that's a dead end. We've seen the other side of that dead end from one of their perspectives. Axe Knight having some concerns here. Hoodie gonna buy one bonus key. So he's got 2 keys now. He's got 2 keys now. Well, we got some resources now. We're gonna go ahead and find another Wyvern. Nothing else happening here. You might as well yeah, you can torch. Yeah, you can throw a torch. Alright, you got an 8. We got a town for Fellison here to the north. What do we got? What do we got? We don't know, because the game is going to give us all the encounters. Star Wyvern on Hoodie's side. And he sold a dead end here. I think he's just taking the Depth Warp. And we've got Ham! Garen Ham has arrived. Unfortunate Fellison. No keys yet. Hoodie going to give us a quick look at... Oh, he's going to save. I'm not sure necessarily 2 keys is a required save here. Unless you're wanting to keep one and be able to check both locations in case there's no gold in the treasury. So it does have potential workout options here. But we got top left chest. Well, there's your keys. Top left is gold. And you get a key back as well. That's humorous. A set of wings. And there's your harp. And there's your NPC. Treating you like a fool. And we're just going to use those wings right away. We're going to use those wings. We're going to go back in. We're going to go buy some keys. And we're going to check the basement. And yeah, we have gold grind capabilities now. Additionally, we have the ability to buy a weapon. It's crazy. What's this world come to? I'm always curious about the people that go up into the shop, up into the throne room there, right? And follow my logic. Unsure how everybody else plays this or not, but you know, he's obviously doing that in case we get into a gold grind scenario. I'll get some dragon scales, why not? But yeah, we did do that. We started with them, in fact. But it's not necessarily that we're going to be able to set up a gold grind out of the basement here. Additionally, if it is like the Grave or Mountain, we could also, well, it is Grave. We could also just Death Warp out of here and automatically be in the throne room. So I think the throne room plays a little loss of time. Oh, weapons and gear. Yeah, I know. Oh, no, I don't. You're not getting outside. Yeah, I'm just saying you could Death Warp is all I'm saying. I missed what the first chest was. We've not really seen a lot. We're gonna go see a Red Dragon and Hawks. That's my guess. Just crit the Wolf Lord. Much easier than dealing with stop sell. No, we're gonna do the zone. We still, I don't think on. Yeah, I don't think Fellison knows about the whole Wolf Lord situation yet. But we have printable gold. Okay, broadsword and silver is knowledge from Cole. Got it. Yeah, I mean it's usable. That's usable gear. Usable gear. So Felson in the zone. Demon Knight's not who we want. Yeah, just like see, yeah, Harp was in Treasury. See, it's marked on the tracker. I'm too busy bouncing back and forth. I keep forgetting. Yeah, the long grind of 50 minutes. The money will continue to be printed. Absolutely saving the gold here. We're taking the time to get it. We're gonna save. We're gonna even save with our health topped off. Well, the walk back to Cole should be interesting here. We'll see how this goes. It goes through a few unsafe zones. Alright, Felson, giving up on those zones up there, coming back around towards start. Okay. So far, so good on Hoodie's side. Yeah, wasn't getting good encounters there, it looked like, on Fellison's side, so noped out of it. Hoodie and the one encounter per one tile walk rate. Just run from the Armor Knight, that's fine. You know, don't learn about the hurt. No, we get another one right away. And Hoodie's Armor Knights do not have hurt, while Fellison's do. Agility is just a number, evidently. Although we do have moderate agility. But yeah, I think we have to take that hurt down to 50%. This is amazing on Hoodie's side, though. Just absolutely amazing. Like, not a single red dragon has been found in this stupid cave. It is dodging for Fellison, of course it is. Of course it's dodging. Why wouldn't it dodge? Okay. Werewolf being rude to Fellison sends her home. Hoodie running into all the enemies in here. Just amazingly, not a red dragon one. Not a single red dragon. Makes it through third time north to south. 0 red dragons. Does wisely top off, and we'll try to press over here to Cole. Okay, successfully makes the gold trip back to Cole. So that's 3 trips to the swamp cave, or to the swamp island, but he's got to come over here anyway to get the staff. So there we go, silver shield hype, broadsword hype, top off hype. And that changes a lot of the calculus for Hoodie now. He's got a lot more available to him with the amount of HP he's got, plus the healing abilities. Yeah, we're absolutely in a much better position from Hoodie's side. And now Fellison's got to figure out what's what. Keys are not too far past Swamp, but Swamp is enticing to go through. So I think we're going to see another Swamp play, is my guess. Alright, here comes the Staff of Rain for Hoodie. As expected, Fellison trying to go back through Swamp. I was like, watch it be another red dragon, and I was gonna die if that was. Yeah, Fellison about to get the knowledge of the stuff on the other side here. Hopefully able to get the full exploration. We know, excuse me, going north is a very, very quick dead end. Going this way, not very much more space, but we got blue dragons on both ends. And the almost the same tile, not quite, almost. Alright, sees cold, doesn't know it's cold. Sees cold. But he doesn't manage to get away from the blue dragon. Best the game can offer is a trip back home. That's how this works. And there's coal for Fellison. Alright. About to get her stones. And take a look at the shop. Picks up chainmail. Put he back out into the overworld. See what he wants to do now. Fellison gonna come down here, find out about the staff cave. No harp yet. Oh, we're, okay, I was like, oh, we're kind of walking back and forth. But... Alright, a little more defense now with this wyvern. It still hits hard, but not as hard. We're creeping towards level 11 on both sides here. And gets the news. We'll be back with a harp sometime down the line. Gonna find out about the rest of this dead end over here. Did not get the full confirmation up top. Most likely will do so if they're able to get back around. Okay. Is level 11 going to give us a little bit of a breakout? That's my question. Is level 11 going to give us some love? It's probably going to give us, yeah, I'm feeling radiant. I'm feeling very bright. Into some ham for Hoodie. He's got the keys. And we're going to get some knowledge. So a delay of level 11 on his end. But knowledge is nice. Trolls with sleep, evidently. Fellison does see the top of the world here. It doesn't quite have the east dead end, but it's only like 2 or 3 tiles away. We'll have full knowledge at that point. Top off real fast here for Hoodie. There's the dead end. Maybe we'll see a spike check here. Nope, we're just going to pop back out. Now, that's what Hoodie did, and then went northeast, or is it east and north? I can't remember. It's one or the other. It's up there, though. That's where keys are hiding. Oh, shoot, I missed the first chest. Second chest is empty. Third chest is the flute. We got fluted. There's Rem. Okay, it was east first. And it wasn't even north, it was just straight east. Okay. So we'll get to this town. Do not do this game. Oh no. We'll find out about the red dragons. Yeah, we found out about red dragons. Has to survive a 38. Does. This is a free run. One thing I do love about this community is everybody has done an exceptional job across the board at building a nice vault of various emotes that are very relatable to this game. It's just amazing. Very well played, everybody. Very well played. Well, the game did what I wanted it to do, which is let Hoodie be surprised that the red is in the zone on his first trip in the mountain. But it was also polite enough to let him run away. Alright, so we're up top. We got a key fund again. Fairy water. Fairy water. Keys are in play now. We'll see how the rest of this goes for Fellison. But that's level 11 on Hoodie side. Level 11. 4 power, 22 agility, 8 and 14. I got Radiant return. Oh, we got the 3 Rs. The 3 Rs, I got my Radiant. But return and repel as well. Holy cow. Alright. Sleep and both hurts. Continue to be MIA. Fellison now getting the same news. A lot more agile. A lot more agile. Oh, what was that last chest? An herb, thank you. Alright, so the sadness will continue until morale improves. But while their sadness continues, I'm gonna go use the restroom real fast. Keep an eye on things for me. Alright. Got some beverage. We got a new cave here for Hoodie. Or maybe not. Maybe he's already been in that cave and I missed it. I don't remember a north cave. Erdrick's armor and stones. Rechat, Dave. Rechat. There we go. Old man along the north coast with Erdrick's armor. That's bullcrap. He's hiding it from the masses. He's hiding it from the masses. Well, we'll see how long it takes Fellison to get to this area. Both still pretty tight on experience here, though. And the flute. Thank you. Oh, baby. Boop. Toot toot. The flute. Got the news about the wolf lords finally. Okay. It's like, yeah, there have been several of them, and you know, just crit strats deploy sometimes, and or we get out of the fight, and it had been pretty friendly overall. Hoodie, oh, it can, okay, there's a town down there. How do we get there? Who knows? Doesn't look like this is the direction. And the night DL2 is not ideal. There's the knowledge of the DL2. Metal slime here for Fellison. Come on. It's only fair game. You gotta give her one. That's the second swing. Oh no, that's the third. There we go. Good. It's only fair. Though to be fair, when's this game ever been fair? Alright, gonna get the news of the sadness. Hoodie finally finds out there's hurt on an Arbor Knight. Alright. Chest will continue to be open in Mountain, though we're fine. Nothing but sadness. So far, it seems like the main difference in the seed as it stands right now, Hoodie with just a smidge more exploration lead, and the gear upgrades as a result. Can't get to that town. Gotta go way further south to get there. I'll assume he's gonna be running here. Because man, this will be a slow fight. Oh no, we're gonna swing. Okay. It'll be a very long fight. Now, yeah, you just get a golem that stays asleep though, and that doesn't matter. 15 swings. Oh, golem with hurt more. Okay. My spell's been blocked. I mean, it is 350 experience. 350 is 350. Okay. We're getting our checks in here. There's a heart. Alright, so a fairly nice golem at the end of the day, once we can really do some damage to it. One step, here's another one. We just threw out the stop spell first. No effect, no effect. You know, it does have a max resist of 6 out of 16. We get it on the second time, and the golem decides to swing, and we are down into the grave for Fellison, not set for a gold grindable situation due to the fact that she got all the stuff in the treasury and didn't have to use the wings to get out. We're going to drop that fighter's ring and pick up some fairy water instead. More golem action, and into the town of the Ham to top off. Alright. We're top 3 and out here. Top 3 and out. Okay. Back out to the overworld here for Fellison, and a quick refresh for Hoodie. Both under 200 away from level 12. So yeah, XP been maintaining. The concern I have as it stands right now is just the exploration advantage Hoodie's got and the gear advantage. Fellison's got to find some stuff pretty quick to get caught up on that piece of it. Look at that. Look at that. 6. Reduced by 6. And we haven't thrown stop spell out there. And you know that this thing's got hurt. It's got to heal or heal more. It's just how the game works. There we go. There's a stop spell. And it lands. Okay. Now I feel better about this. I feel better about this. There's some ham for Fellison. Can't repel. We're down to MP. Oh. What's this world come to? But yeah, if we can get this guy down, which it looks like we will on Hoodie's side eventually, it'll leave us 10 short of the level. Alright, Fellison going the right way, and the game will for sure north, which is where the armor is located. So should be to this armor. That makes me feel a lot better about chances. I'll say this from my perspective. I didn't look at the race room outside. I had it shown the very bottom, so I know the race ended right when I know that the race ended at some point. And then I went into their VODs. I can see how long their VODs are, but I don't know the results. Which was pretty nice. Oh. Oh, dang, I missed the 52 HP. Oh, I missed the level. And there's the armor getting ready to come up for Felson here. Alright. So down a silver shield. Slightly down on weaponry, you know, -5, but overall not that terrible of a difference here. Yeah, this is a very close race right now. Alright, we're gonna throw out a fairy water. Can't dodge that guy. Get wrecked. I like that play. That was really smart use of the fairy water. Not dodging fairy water. Yeah, we seen Felson up here where Hoodie's at right now earlier, because I remember that diagonal cut, the dead end into the mountains and all the swamp to the west. We know the tablet cave's off to the southwest of this. That's my guess, is a heal. I'm guessing healing on the red dragon as well. But I guess it could also, like I said, be like a 25% sleep or stop spell or something in there. But most likely something on the back end. Precisely. Alright. This Demon Knight would be level 11 for Felson as well. It's playing hardball though, we're at the heal. Oh no, we're just gonna swing through. We're just gonna swing through. Level 12. I think is how you're supposed to do it. Oh man, that was 18 power too. Holy cow. 52. What a dumb game. What a dumb game. Alright, I think it's time to switch the audios back. Boop. Around. There we go. Alright, Felson does have to go back through and pick up the staff, I believe, still. I'll sleep at level 12. Thank you. I was too enamored at the stats. So that 18 strength is huge. I mean, 52 HP, obviously, but 18 strength without getting the hurts in either form. Alright, Felson's like, I have 1,000,000 HP and a little bit better attack power. Let's head into Hawks. Yeah, Hoodie finally getting the turnaround on the Armor Knight, but I have not seen the Armor Knight try to heal. Just crit on the Green Dragon, always acceptable. And let's see what happens. They do throw the stop spell again. No effect this time. And does land it. Okay, there's no way they landed 2 out of 3 as a 116, so. And we open with a crit. Only 50, but still, that's decent. It's decent damage. We take crits. You can't repel in battle. That's just silly. Coordinates, Caitlin, 14 north, 64 west. 64 west. Okay. Red Dragon. Come on, baby. Well, if it wants to heal or do something, it's not showing it. And we get rewarded with the token. Alright. Token it is. We have not We have not seen a rainbow drop, old man, as of yet. We are in a newer area here on Hoodie's side, though. Yeah, well, did Fellison get the staff while I was hiding? Yeah, it's not too far away to get over. Alright, Golem's spell is blocked. Hoodie gonna take this guy on. I absolutely agree with it now. And that's all that really matters. Alright, yeah. Here comes Swamp Cave. Still don't know what the spike is. I don't believe. Alright, both runners teaching us that you cannot cast Repel in battle. And I appreciate that. That's a good knowledge check. Alright, blue. Notably not red. And typically more terrible in all ways, shape, and form. But this Golem, once it goes down, will be level 13 for Hoodie. Alright, 13. 2 power. 6, 0, 5. No hurt or hurt more. I love this. Game is having fun. And I think that's your lot. No, that's right. He had never get down here to the tablet cave yet. Yeah, he's backtracked down to where this tablet cave was. Okay. We're seeing a minor experience point gain or lead here now for Hoodie. Just honestly, he's gotten into a couple better enemies while Fellison was taking care of some business. See how soon Hoodie gets back, does get his Fire's Ring. And take on that Red Dragon, which we know has our tokens, or has our info below there, so yeah. Yeah, token. That's the word. I don't know why I wrote token. I wrote token. We know it's not token. We haven't done the chords, you moron. Yeah, that's where I confused myself. I don't know why I wrote token. Oh, that's right. The staff cave was down there, below Cold. So there we go. Staff it is. So yes, Fellison right ordering some things here. Hoodie did four trips back through Swamp total. Fellison will have only done 2. That's why. Yeah, that makes sense. And again, this is why I don't typically track, but I figure I have something. All right, Hoodie, doing some checking. I didn't pay attention. Probably just walked it out and is hoping. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think if Beta's 30-something was correct, we were too close to the coast there. Okay. Okay. But there found nothing. The seed. There we go. Death Necklace on the cords. I mean, we are Death Necklace eligible. Let's take it. Why not? Why not? So we got Deep Grave still. Is that it? Deep Grave on, or otherwise Armor and Sharlock? Oh no, we got Armor and Stones, guy. God. Sword. Sword is what I was thinking. Sword on core or Sharlock, or in the basement of Grave. Sword. But we're gonna go kill a Red Dragon, I have a feeling. Nope, we are going downstairs first. Okay. I never gonna go kill a Red Dragon. Yep, no jerks. Jerks do not exist. This is an interesting play on Hoodie's side. You got 2 checks down here. You're looking for 2 things, so you're gonna do this anyway, so I guess you might as well just do it now. Though there is higher odds that that red dragon is hiding one of the things that you're looking for, so. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta check grave either way, so. Yeah, you're already here, might as well just get it out of the way. If you get lucky and get the sword down here, then that makes that red dragon fight a little smoother. Alright, Fellison's still out here pressing the overworld. Alright, golden chest 4. Armor Knight's continuing to spam hurt. What a weird Armor Knight, man. It's been non-stop hurt. Except for like 3 or 4 straight physicals on Hoodie across the few battles, and then other than that, it's just hurt. That's just really, really fun. Just shy of the level though for Fellison. And gonna get it off of this. Meanwhile, downstairs is a torch, so armor or sword in Sherlock. Yeah, sword in Sherlock. Oh, baby. Sword and Sherlock. We want to grind a red dragon. Yeah, his only check left is Hawks, and he's still got to get a token, so he knows this is token, Sword and Sherlock. Yeah, Felson still got Deep Grave. Gotta get Caitlyn. Both need to find the jerk eventually. But yeah, the red dragon is sitting right here, and we gotta kill something. It's a red dragon or a blue dragon, and there's no point in fighting a blue dragon when a red dragon exists. This is I don't think we've seen this area that Fellison's at. Maybe this, nope, just a dead end here. Yeah, this red dragon grind going to be a little slow with this broadsword. Even slower with that hand axe over on Fellison's side. But, I mean, experience still really tight. I mean, obviously, we're going to jump a little bit here on Hoodie's side with this red dragon down. But, yeah, Fellison needs to get these chords together. And there's a token pickup for Mr. Two Shoes. Red dragon time, baby. Yeah, the only thing I don't know is what our max MP is right now. I haven't really been paying attention a lot. There's Breckenary. There's Breckenary. Alright. Yeah, that's the only thing that would make a Sherlock dive feel bad right now, then, is just not having MP to get through depending on what you run into. Thank you. A shield is a shield. A shield is better than no shield. Oh, okay, so this is the other side of that stuff there. So Caitlyn is convoluted from here, but they're in the area of it. Or is this the up to it? Oh, okay, never mind. It was right there. Okay, good. Alright, so we're going to get chords on Fellison's side here in a moment. Where's this rainbow drop? Will Hoodie get this red dragon down? Yeah, easy money. Alright. Death Warp time. Armor Knights throwing themselves at Fellison and are a mostly completely free fight. It's even better when you adjust crit. Makes it just that simple. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Though someone ran the numbers and it's actually like a really big thing, which means that we're a giant. If we're taking up the same amount of space that one of these tiles does and all that. We're gonna sell a Dragon Scale. Sell that stupid flute while you're there. Oh, that's right, we're not allowed. I can sell Erdrick's sword or armor, but I can't sell the flute. Make that make sense, game. Make that make sense. I can sell Erdrick's sword or armor for $1, but I can't sell a flute. Much too important. 9 square miles. Still not as big as your mom. Got him. Oh, baby. I think that's a winner. No, that's back to tablet. Dang. It's gotta... Where the heck is this cave at? Is there something to the northeast that we haven't seen yet? There's chords for Felsen. Nine square miles. Isn't that similar to the distance between France and England or something? I don't remember exactly how far away they are, but I mean, people swim across the English Channel. You could just like put your gear down on one side of the water on the coast, and then swim across. Get things done. You know, you don't even need gear in there. That end up here. We've been here. All right. This is when, as a runner, I'm like, where have I gone wrong? And it's like, oh, that's right, I joined the tournament. That's where I went wrong. The next thing was playing the game. But yeah, I think Northeast might be our best bet from here. That's the Genesis, yeah, exactly. Oh, we're definitely fighting this thing. Green Dragons are going down. Still not a huge difference in experience points here. Felsen still gotta get these this token picked up, and also figure out where their jerk is, and then determine what they're gonna do. We have a 5 attack power difference between the two. Again, I forgot to write down level 3, so I have no clue what we got at level 3. I think it was 2 or 3 strength, though. I know it wasn't much. So yeah. 1, 5. So we're probably somewhere around 67, 68 strength right now. So if we say 68, we'd be 110 with the sword and our fighter's ring. All right, Felsen going to count it up from the south coast. Meanwhile, level 14, we're going to get 4, 6, 0, 4. No hurt or hurt more. The game will not allow for it. Will not allow for it. We're searching. Right there it is. Death Necklace. And that's sadness, honestly. Death Necklace is going to be useful. And is usable. But would much have preferred that to have been a sword. Yeah, when the game gives you all of your HP gains that you need for the end game in one level, it's humorous. What do we do now is a great question. You've got a repeatable red dragon, which we've landed 2 out of 3 stop spells on, but hasn't shown anything yet, which bothers me a little. We got Felsen doing their deep grave dive, which was obviously going to be the thing. After this, it's go find the rainbow. Hoodie's, I mean, Hoodie's, this grind's great. And all things considered, it's just not a spite. Do we just sit in a golem zone? Do we take our limited magical resources into Sherlock and go find the sword to grind the red dragon more efficiently? I mean, there's an argument for a few different ways, but I think from Hoodie's perspective, he's just more focused on, let me find this missing cave, and then we'll go from there, because we ain't getting in the Sherlock without finding this missing cave. I don't recognize this part Hoodie's in, but okay, there we go. We found the missing cave. Yeah, a couple golems has really opened this up a lot. We truck that torch back down. We're going to get the heck out of this. And Felsen now with knowledge. Still has to find the rainbow drop. The jerk is hiding. We'll see where she decides to try and find it. I'll be honest, I didn't keep an eye enough on Hoodie's exploration, but I think it was northeast. Because we had saw a different, I think we had saw Swamp North, and then he went northeast from there, or something in that area. Yep, alright, cool. Yeah, I had a feeling we hadn't gotten all the way northeast on either side, but here we go. Hoodie going to opt, at least for now, to come in here and do straight up reds with the broadsword. So yeah, with Erdrick's sword, we'd be approximately 114 attack right now. So for him, he's going to be rocking somewhere around the 94. Like I said, I'm guessing at what level 3's strength was, otherwise I have it all. Dude, I don't think anybody knows what to do right now as it relates to that. I don't think there's a wrong play. I'm just sitting here, if I'm doing this grind, I'm just sitting here wishing this was a golem instead. Because one stop spell is saving you about 50% of the time getting hit. Yeah, I mean, if we say it's 114, which, like I said, is probably really close, be 124 with Death Necklace. So, I mean, obviously we're probably got a couple levels to go at this point. Holy cow, it's been an hour and a half into the seed already. I gotta say, sometimes there are seeds that go an hour and a half that feel like 5 hours, and sometimes there are seeds like this where, you know, it was a little sloggy initially, but like, this seed's time just keeps sneaking up on us. Like, I had no idea that it's been this long into the seed already. Holy cow. So this race must have been about the same length as the other race. Alright. Circling around Rim. Back near Swamp North, Golem. Oh, that might be the nail in the coffin. Fellison running from the Golems here. Not only is Hoodie already getting a decent experience point lead off of these red dragons and in the full grind and go, but Fellison not taking on a relatively free Golem. I mean, it's attacking about half the time. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, that's brutal. You hate to see it. Yeah, you hate to see that. Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, you just gotta throw down your stop spell. Throw down your stop spell, it's a free golem. So, level 15 coming in for Hoodie. Probably not our goat. 0039. And game has jokes. Both hurt and hurt more. Going to be level 16. Not that it matters. We don't have a hurt morable grind. I always love to learn how different people do a variety of things in this game, as far as some memorize everything, some write important location directions but don't have like boundaries or barriers in the way. Some do full detailed maps and anything in between. I have to have my map or I would be not doing well. I have to have a map. Alright, so every moment Fellison doesn't find the rainbow is going to put her a little further back. Hoodie does his death warp. We'll see what he does, but I'll assume just continued on the grind. Yeah, that's definitely the Hoodie Two Shoes method as well. Right back at it. Red dragons must die until morale improves. Behind me right now, I have 4 full notebooks of maps from past seeds. For some reason, I never threw them away. And 2/3 maybe 60% of the way through a 5th one, and I have a 6th full ready to go back there. All the maps and some commentary notes. Well, I think not identifying where she's been is, as Hoodie would say, the crispy chicken crunch time moment of the seed. It is 3,000 XP and growing at this point. Not ideal at all. And to be honest, outside maybe inability to run from a red, we've not seen anything scary. And the armor knights are puppy dogs. So one of your big red enemies are nerfed. One of your big enemies are nerfed, and the other is probably going to be a little ticked off at the amount of family members you've killed. Well, you hate to see it. Fellison giving us a good revisit of the entire overworld. I do like that double check there, even if it's not the right place. The double check there, not trust in your eyes, double checking you didn't miss a little opening and such, which has absolutely happened to many runners in the past. You missed that little opening, and then it all goes south. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be 116s. That's just crazy to land 2 out of 3 116s, but there's literally been no spells from the red. Literally no spells from the red. But I think you guys just inspired me to do my next evolution of the Jink cast, so I'll make myself a side note, and more to come on that in a future Jink cast stream. Yeah, you love to see it. You'll love to see the 11 damage swings. They make you truly appreciate the 20 and the 19s. Swinging through, trying to eke out every last bit. Every last bit. You could have used a baby heal there. Had a baby heal option. Leaving baby heal on the table. You hate to see it. Poor Fellison, just everywhere she doesn't want to be. Oh, it's a shame. This was such a close race. I would have probably given Hoodie maybe a 3-minute advantage getting into this, but this rainbow drop is almost certainly the death knell. We'll have to wait and see. Gosh. And there, I mean, look at the experience point difference. That's the advantage of being on a grind versus on a walk. Oh, he was gonna sleep it. Should have slept it. I didn't think he was gonna get there either, but if you're gonna heal more, you might as well heal as well. And hope for a crit. Alright, this red dragon will be level 16. Is 16 gonna be enough? There's a chance, but I don't feel like it probably is. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh no, Hoodie got it. I forgot to write it down. 5, 0, 10, 10. Okay. Hey, those spells that had to come at level 16 came at level 16. That's amazing. Yeah, Big Dumb Dummy absolutely forgot the market. Alright. The red dragons will continue to die on the left. The overworld will continue to get searched by Fellison on the right. But we will see level 17 at 12,000 experience, and we'll see if that makes it enough to go or not. So I'm gonna say we're like, if we death necklace at this point, we're probably like 128, 129 maybe. Somewhere in there. Yeah, especially, yeah, the die for sword, like, I was thinking, like, from a resource perspective on getting down when we were in, like, the 60s for MP, but the more you think about it, we have nerfed golems, we have nerfed armor knights. Your only real concern is the red dragon, pretty much at this point. Alright. 3 more reds after this. I think. Yeah, it's like, I don't think we're covering the 300. Alright, 3 more reds will require another loop, unless we do that a couple times, although with a swing and a crit, still not enough to take it out. +30 swings on DL2, huh? That would be something. I'm trying to think the most I've ever done. Wasn't too far off, 26 or 27. I think I had like 112, 114 strength, something like that. But we had a bajillion MP and like 170 something HP. So we were doing doubles after Death Necklace easily, and had so much MP. But meanwhile, Red Dragons will continue to die for now. But high level of confidence, next level will be go at this point. So just 2 of them. Oh, 30 damage a swing. I can't read. Don't ask me to read. Oh, we've done that before. Yeah, we've definitely had. It's not very often it happens, but we definitely had somebody, maybe not 30, but pretty daggone close. See, I'm sitting here. I didn't have my glasses on, so I'm like seeing slightly blurry words every once in a while. My brain was trying to process what we were seeing here. Extrapolating it out. Does it poorly. I think at this point we're down to, does Felison find the rainbow before Hoodie finishes the seed? Though she told me where it was in chat, that doesn't mean Hoodie didn't tell her that in the game race room. I have the race room open, but I haven't looked in it at all. No, the fake death necklace, that was terribly funny for everybody but you. 22011 MP is nice. Just shy of a 12th heal more, but there we go. 119, 129 doubles. Nice crit. Alright, so I wasn't far off then. I was adding 2 overall on my guess. The longer the grind goes, the more sanctimonious I'm gonna get. So yes, as it relates to the fake death necklace, In standard, it's not possible because the death necklace is guaranteed. But in non-standard, you can have the death necklace turned off. And then when that happens, you have the vanilla 1 in 16 chance that the death necklace chest will be a death necklace still. And, and sometimes it happens. Because I can remember that same tournament, someone asked me a couple races later, did you have any concerns about that being a fake death necklace? And I said, well, like, I didn't think it would happen twice in one tournament, because poor Brian had already had it happen to him. Just crit! This level 18 is going to come super quick. We're just critting through all the reds. Holy cow. Yep, random flag. Stinks. Stinks. Yeah, I didn't think we would ever see that one in that play ever actually happen. Was it 1 in 32? For it to happen, but anyway. A couple more red dragons will be the 14,250, and we'll see what the official stats will be that the Dragon Lord will die to, most likely. I guess 17 was going to be the level. I'm thinking 18 has to be the level at this point. We're like right on the cusp of everything. Like, oh, we're gonna turn east on Fellison's side. That might happen. I never dreamt that it was gonna take this long. I feel terrible on that side. That's a miserable experience that she's going through right now. Just absolute misery. But level 18, 2 power, 1 agility, 1 hit point, 13 magics, 2 more heal mores. Yeah, 131 with 13 heal mores, doubles. Yeah, this is just misery, misery. It's when you spend half your race looking, if you have the race rooms up at least, you just spend half your race staring at it. Just like, please finish. And almost walked towards it, but opted to continue south instead. Like, started to walk that way, walked backwards. Damn. Alright, Hoodie is topped off. He'll be doing 7 to 15. We're back around on Fellison's side. Oh, the Red Dragon trying to say hi at the gates to Sharlock. Oh, there's Red Dragons over here. Like, that's 2 in a row. Amazing. And we do try the stop spell again here. I can understand why. You know, you land out 2 out of 3 stop spells, you're just going to assume it has something. Oh yeah, I didn't even pay attention. I have no idea how much defense he's rocking right now. But, must be pretty... Yeah. Yeah, 2 out of 3 stop spells landed. With nothing. The Red Dragon literally has nothing. There's no way it has anything. It's either we got 2 1 in 16s out of 3, or we've gotten about 40... misses on, even if it's the worst, a 1 in 16 heal more. Right, so that would be even way worse odds. Especially when it would have had multiple attempts to throw a heal more or a heal out during the battle. Alright. Hoodie prodded along here through Sharlock. Fellison, unfortunately, still looking for that rainbow. Almost finally headed towards the right direction before, and then cut it back south, and yeah, not looking. Oh, okay, we're gonna keep going. Nope, we're gonna cut back down and go southwest. All right, Hoodie in the zone 3. Red Dragon's down here. Okay. Gonna get mercy ruled. Strong start to zone 3 here. So Red Dragons, Axe Knights, and so inside zone 3 so far. And let there be light. We got balls of light. We need a sword. Where's the sword gonna be? Where's that? Cursed belt in the 150. We got gold in the 100. We got a torch in the 50. 200. Some gold. 300. Some wings. Oh, baby. Bailout. 250. The sword. Almost vanilla. Almost vanilla. But that's the perfect chest for it to be. If you open those chests in the right order, that's always the last chest you're going to open, so it starts to mess with your head. We're going to try and repel the bottom zone here. We're definitely doing some repelling for sure. Must have decent agility. Golem will die. Alright, Stoneman down here as well. What's our spike going to be? So, it's got to be a green dragon, right? We got to complete the collection. We had a red dragon spike, a blue dragon spike. Come on, green dragon. Come on, green dragon. Let the dragon family hit the trifecta. Ah. Axe Knight. Boo. Oh, yeah, Dummy definitely said it out loud, but obviously didn't track it. Oh, obviously. Alright. We're a fool. We are cursed with our death necklace. We are fighting a rainbow drop on Fellas inside. And if I'm the runner, I'm wondering how the heck have I just now finally got this and I still haven't lost. And you're like, maybe Hoodie didn't find this one tile opening. And this is when I'm in the denial / false hope stage of my race. We open with double 10s for a 20. Do get a double though. $29. It's Joe level 28, precisely. 28. Or 29, 40. $51. So we can do 9, 10, and 11 so far. $60. $72. Yeah, I bet. Round it back out at 80. $89. $98. $112. Finally, a moderately decent swing. Got at least 4 swings left. $125. $139. $150. We're golden. and 165. Let's just cover all the spread but one of the numbers right there. Well, get some GG's out in chat for Hoodie 2 Shoes. Going to take the opener in this best of 3 series. Move up 1-0. Let me look at one thing now that this happened. And get some GG's in chat for Felsen. Looks like they're going to DNF pretty quickly as soon as this race ends. So, as soon as Hoodie finishes. Alright, we'll stop the timer. We'll stop the timer. The official time from Hoodie was 1 hour, 54 minutes, and 57 seconds. I'll be honest, this race didn't feel like anything over an hour 15. They kept it entertaining start to finish. It was definitely a challenging seed. A very challenging seed. A hurt-more-less seed, except for the accidental hurt-more. Yeah, Matt Boss has, Matt Boss has been here with a vengeance, this post, or not just this postseason, just this entire tournament in general. Matt Boss has definitely shown its ugly face a few times. Let it run through Hoodie's stats one time right quick. And it spread and infected many of us. That's amazing. Yeah, that's what I kept saying. This actually, to me, it was the opposite. It went way faster than it felt. I'm sure, because I wasn't running it. Probably felt miserable through all the slog initially. Plus, I'm getting to see 2 independent perspectives. Alright, there we go. 13 box, 14 crits. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. It's amazing. If I subscribe, I get 30% off. How can I not afford to not subscribe at this point? Thank you, Twitch. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. But there we go. Game 2 tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Game 2 tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. I believe that'll be restreamed on DWR Randomizer. So definitely join in for that one. Additionally, if a game 3 is necessary later in the afternoon, I think they have it scheduled for 5 p.m. Eastern. Should game 3 be necessary, and hopefully it is. And then that will complete out round 1 of the bracket stage here. And whichever one of these fools messes up and decides to win, they get to come play with me. They are my next round opponent, so ye freaking ha. You'd love to see it. But anyway, let's see what we got here real fast. I'll close that because it's about to go somewhere else and we'll duplicate stats. Let's see if there's anybody doing anything out there. Otherwise, yeah, we got DWR action tomorrow. I know Aaron and Ziggy already have their races scheduled for Tuesday and possibly Wednesday as needed. They're doing a double header, which is absurd. Absurd, I tell you. All right. I don't know how far along he is. How much? Let's take a look. Let's pull some stuff up here. We'll crunch the numbers. All right, he's doing some stuff. He'll cuss at us, I'm sure. But he was in the earlier race and won. We'll send it out to Y Guy, who is doing all kinds of stuff. He's killing cats. He's killing cats, which is a very anti-cat suit for him. But he's killing some cats right now. He'll probably cuss at you. That's your warning. But thanks for hanging out with me, listening to me for several hours today. You're either welcome or I apologize depending on what you think about me. But hope everybody has a great Saturday. And take care.